Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is just going to be your tarot reading, your daily tarot reading. This is going to be something that is right around the corner for you, something that you probably don't really see coming. So I'm just going to clear the space. Okay. Turn my bells a little bit. Okay. Now this reading was supposed to find you in a day, especially because I don't have an audience right now. I don't have many people watching my videos. So if you come across this video, it's going to be very, very relevant to your life. So Spirit, what do they need to know? What is something they're not expecting? Ace of Pentacles, a Magician, I just saw. I feel like it's something you've been manifesting, that you prayed about. You asked God about. It's going to be some sort of gift. All right, Spirit. What is it that they need to know? Always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I feel like if you're here, that Spirit has been speaking to you through your music lately, like through the songs on your playlist, or like if you're on the shuffle feature, the ones that keep coming up, or lyrics in a song that have been sticking out to you. Ace of Swords. Yeah, so, primordial thought energy, a new way of approaching something. Maybe you've been stuck in some kind of way of thinking that's been limiting you. Some outdated belief system, right? About maybe that's based in fear, or like someone else's fear, right? Saying that you can't do something. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, right now you're in a pause state. You're looking at your life, seeing what you've reaped in your life so far, and really looking at it and either appreciating it or, seeing what needs to be done, what you still want to accomplish. And this doesn't mean like, condemning yourself for maybe ways that you're not where you want to be, right? Like if you don't have as much in savings as you'd like, or your career goals, you aren't there yet, or maybe you're single and you want to have a family. This isn't a time to do this. This is a time to look back and appreciate what you've done for yourself, how far you've come. And not only don't just look at the material plane, look into your body. How safe does your body feel, right? In general, are you taking care of yourself, and celebrate the ways that you are taking care of yourself. And I feel like in this point of reverie, looking at your life and reflecting, meditation, that Spirit is going to give you a new idea. And this new idea is going to be a new way for you to add another fruit to your tree, right? Or to your bush, whatever that is. With the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit is giving you new ideas about how to make money. Like maybe you've been struggling. Maybe you have been having some difficulties with your money situation, or you have some goals and you don't necessarily have the resources for that now. But Spirit is saying that when you meditate and focus on the ways that you have achieved what you do have, being grateful, being in that energy of gratitude, as well as, reflecting on the ways that you are satisfied, how much you have manifested up to this point, the things that you enjoy about life, that will bring you in new ideas and new modes of income. This could also be like you just winning like something really small, like winning some money off of a scratch off, or like finding money in a coat or something. But I do think with the Nine of Cups, like Spirit is encouraging you to look back and like appreciate what you've grown, because like this, this gardener's grown all of this, right? You've grown so much. Let yourself be grateful. Let yourself, reflect on it. Like honestly, like think about maybe where you were like in high school or middle school, and what your thoughts about yourself were, what you were going through, and notice the ways that you are happy now. You've reflect on what you have in your life that you've manifested through your positive outlook and the work that you've done on this plane and also on the spiritual plane. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune 10 in reverse. Karmic cycles. Maybe thinking about the ways that you are the chain breaker, that you are the cycle disruptor in your life of patterns of abuse or neglect or emotional manipulation or something like that. The ways that you've stood up to the underdog. For the underdog. Page of Cups in reverse. I also feel like this is saying have an opportunity, because you have 9 of Cups. You're so close to the 10 of Cups, which is like the fulfillment of the suit. So I do feel like this is saying think about the ways that you have been maybe working contrary to spirit and to the universe, especially with the Page of Cups in reverse. Like this is all about intuition, like trusting your intuition to manifest things, and like being delusional in a fun way of like being able to play pretend and then having that actually manifest on the physical plane. So the 10 with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, I'm getting that this is a time for you to see what maybe limiting thoughts you still have, and like in ways that could be working against the Tao, going against the natural flow of the universe. When you hear the phrase, the world is perfect as it is, it cannot be changed, does that elicit anything in you? Like that's a hard pill to swallow, to actually truly believe that in your soul, and that you have everything coming to you and that the world is perfect, because there's a lot of like, horrible things in the world, like, war, violence, the nuclear bomb, like shit, world's we've got some stuff going on. We've got some depths that we are plumbing, some darkness we are working through. And so maybe, I think this is opportunity to see where you still have hangups. And that doesn't mean like you need to dig up wounds, but it's saying like, in what ways are you not listening to intuition? Are you not flowing with the ease of nature, right? Because everything is meant to flow. I do want to recommend reading the Tao Te Ching if you haven't, or listening to it. It's very good. Yeah, High Priestess. Definitely, too, like hidden things becoming revealed, plumbing into the underworld. The pomegranates always remind me of Persephone. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see if she wants to reveal. There is something, I think something hidden. You've done so much work. You are such an evolved spirit that this is just this one thing. And it's like, it's not like you're already so happy you have that in the Cups. And it's not something that like every person is going to do. Like this is intense shadow work, I feel like. You're going deep. And it's because you are so... Wow, yeah, Strength. It came out, I don't know if it came out in reverse or upright. I think I originally did it in reverse. So I feel like this inner strength, right? Especially with, you have the second major arcana after the High Priestess. She is revealing this. Has to do with big life themes. And right now, your theme is about inner strength. And trusting yourself. And trusting what your body and your intuition is telling you. I feel called to be like, okay, this is the lion, but to me it's reminding me of on the moon card, one of the feral dog on the moon card, and how in that card, to me, that dog represents like listening to what your instincts are telling you, every single part of your soul is telling you about a situation. And so I feel like this card is saying like you are learning how to listen to everything that your body and your mind and your spirit has gone through, and to greet it with love and care and listen to it, and then synthesize that and to make your own decision. And that doesn't always mean like doing what that part says, right? Because there are, you know, we go through trauma, we go through hardship, we go through contrast, and you know, still listen to that part of you that says, you know, oh my gosh, we need to leave right now. This is too scary. This is too much. I can't do it. I can't do it. Still listening to that point because that is a valid part of you. But then saying, thank you for telling me this, but I will not be following that, right? Or, you know, in this time, this isn't the way I want to go, right? It's still giving you valuable information, if that makes sense. Like, if all of your parts of screaming say, yeah, get out of this, in the real life situations, like there's a bear in front of you coming to attack you, then yeah, listen to that part of you, because that part of you is right. But it's like learning your discernment, learning how to discern what each part of your intuition and your mind is telling you, because they're all valid and they're all there for a reason. 7 of Cups in reverse. Can I get another card for that? I feel like this card is saying, like, yeah, like when you look back at all of your memories, all the things that you've experienced, like doing so, being able to, you know, view them like that, being separate from them, viewing them all for being what they are, and taking the picture as a whole to synthesize your actions. Like learning how to do that. I'm gonna get one more card. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Yep. And this all has to do with releasing some kind of conflict within yourself. You have something that you're fighting yourself on. That is the reason that this last piece of the puzzle hasn't shown up yet, that you're not at the 10 of Cups, like fulfillment of the card. You know, you have so much that is going for you, so much. You are very in tune with your emotion, right? You listen to spirit, to the cycles, but there is something, and this thing, something will be revealed to you in meditation. And looking at where you've been, journaling on it, honestly. Yeah, pause. Card number 12. You could be a Pisces. This is definitely Pisces energy. Take a pause and listen to your higher self. Connect to your higher self. Like, connect to your higher self and ask them to show what is still holding you back. What bonds are still on you? You know, what chains are still attached to you that are invisible to you right now? Maybe, you know, you can only feel them, right? Your body can only feel them, but your mind isn't aware of them yet. Ask them to make them known. Rescue. And rescue those pieces of yourself. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Wow, this is the perfect card for this reading. This one over here, this is like the part of you that you have still hidden inside yourself. Some unprocessed trauma or a fear or a part of yourself that you still don't love. And this is you now and your higher self both coming in and rescuing it and saying and integrating it back into the whole. Because right now it's lost, right? You have, you know, it's alone on a beach, right? And you come and rescue it and bring it back and integrate it. Integrate it fully. Right now it's in despair. It's in fear. Some kind of fear and hopelessness and loneliness and like despair. And I really think it is like, it's like depression or the idea that not everything is going to work out. Support, yeah. And you're not doing it alone. Your guardian angel is here to support you. They will help you with this. I do think that maybe this would be good time to really pay attention to your dreams. Start a dream journal if you don't have one, because this could be manifesting in your dreams. Like you could be astrally doing this as well. So, and if not, then a symbol in your dreams could point to you to be able to find this piece of yourself that you can't see and confront it and do some shadow work on it and love it. My spirit, last message. The shadow. Wow, I can't make this up. The shadow. Yeah, your shadow self. There's something that you are still not accepting about yourself, that you still have not processed. Some still trauma that you are not looking at. And I understand it. Like, it's really freaking difficult, but it's just waiting for you to rescue it and to integrate it back into yourself. And remember, there's a season for everything, right? Like, if you're worried about pausing to do this or how it might affect you, like emotionally in daily life, like this is the time for it. And maybe time it with the full moon if you're a follower of the moon cycle, or if you're a woman with your menstrual cycle, maybe. I think it was Jadina saying that she will put intentions of things she wants to release into her when she's going to start her menstrual cycle, and then like it all, come out with that. And I think that could be very helpful for you if you're a woman or if you have a menstrual cycle. So anyway, that's what I have for you. You don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Connect to your guides, connect to God, and know that you are always protected. None of this can hurt you. This is just some shadow work to do. And it will help you feel more whole, to bring more into your life, to have new ideas and have new sources of income, and to find inner strength and, the release of fear. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope this is helpful. This is a bit of a different mood than the other readings I've been doing. This one was definitely more reflective, much more subdued, much more, like I said, in the shadow. So I hope this resonated. Leave a comment if it did, or if you just want to talk or have any ideas or anything. Thank you so much. Bye.